The plan is set in motion, and Captain America's hours are numbered in Secret Empire issue number 7, so let's get right in. So as we open up into the comic, we are taken high above Earth to the headquarters of Alpha Flight, who is of course led by Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel. Unfortunately, everything is pretty much falling apart up there, as the relentless and continuing invasion of the Chitauri forces is really showing to be a formidable foe. Which brings them to talking about a possible solution to saving everybody, which would be alternate realities. And they're even quick to joke about possibly being stuck in the worst reality of all, one that is constantly a musical. As the comic transitions over to see the Red Skull absolutely beating the living hell out of Steve Rogers, with that of course a bloody giant thick, like axe covered in nails, because Red Skull, crazy dude right here, he keeps telling Steve that it's his time and he's lucky because not many people know how it's gonna end, but he knows exactly how it's about to end. Over with the Hydra Captain America, we see that today is a huge day for the Secret Empire and Hydra themselves. They are ready to go out there in front of the White House and announce how the new government is going to run. What is the vision for the future, and what exactly you are expected to do to be a part of it? Earlier in the day, we see Natasha Romanoff and Miles Morales discussing exactly what is going to happen, and they even get to talking about those visions that we saw during Civil War II of Miles Morales standing above a dead Captain America. And down below, we see that the rest of the team is all trying to take up position. As they think they are in position and ready to go, we see that Natasha Romanoff has come face to face with the one and only Frank Castle, who of course has agreed to work with Captain America, so the two are going to get into a pretty badass fight. Frank gets 2 knives thrown through his legs as Natasha is able to just kind of look through his sniper and dive out the window. As Natasha is quick to get to exactly where she needs to be, we see that a giant fight is about to break out, right after she gets punched in the face with Captain America's shield, and as the panel illustrates, it looks like he snaps her neck. Natasha is dead. Everybody is about to get into it, and of course even Miles Morales is involved as the vision is becoming true. But unfortunately, Miles cannot bring himself to kill someone, and we even see that the young Avengers that he's teaming up with all show up and they're pretty much agreeing with him. He can't just become a murderer. As Captain America has escaped, he is questioning everything. Was this the right choice? It wasn't supposed to go like this. It was supposed to be completely different. Unfortunately, this sounds like a little bit of a traitorous work, but not from Captain America, as Sharon Carter tries to take his life. He's quick to throw her to the wayside and call in the guards. Back over with Steve Rogers, we see that he's barely avoiding Red Skull beating his head in with this giant bat, and in the distance they both witness a beacon of light. This just so happens to be Tandy, aka Dagger. Unfortunately, Steve Rogers isn't really concerned with that right now, as he's able to kick up and more or less gore the Red Skull off of a cliff as they both dive underwater. After that, we transition to the surviving members of the Avengers, where we see that they are more or less at their lowest point ever, and they need a new beacon of hope. They need someone that can make them believe. They need a new leader. This just so happens to be Sam Wilson, Captain America, as he raises the shield and he says it's not over yet. Secret Empire issue number 7, from top to bottom, once again a phenomenal comic that had me interested the entire time. The art, as always, is stellar in this series, and the storytelling and characterization is absolutely awesome. Can't wait to find out where it goes and how they're going to be able to stop Captain America. All in all, a great issue and another stellar addition to this series. 9 out of 10.